Hi, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Sorry it's been a while since we've done a Friday, but it's an important day. Does anybody know what today is?
Nope.
It's Vinny's birthday, dumbass.
That's right. Well, we gotta do something about that, don't we? Oh my, what's this? This telephone number just totally fell out of my phone.
Hello?
Happy birthday to you!
And disconnect
Happy
call.
birthday to... Don't hang up. Hi! Happy birthday, Vinny.
I'm about to get join the showground in the chat. I just gotta save my Civ game.
That's totally fine, man. Go and play your ever-loving Civ heart out and have some cake.
I had some cheesecake earlier that was partially
Fucking
frozen.
dick.
What kind of... What was it? Was it just like straight-up cheesecake, or was it like strawberry cheesecake?
It was just normal New York style cheesecake.
Fucking
That-
dick.
That's
Good, delicious
badass.
crust.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a lot of cake recently, and I wanted something different and not switch C.
Ah!
So, anyway, I won't keep you. I'll let you get to Bloodborne so Clay can carry you some more.
Excuse you? Fucking excuse you.
Okay, alright.
Wow, okay, that's it. Vinny's dead to me.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, watch out. Okay, you've been marked, so. Alright, love you long time, Vinny. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Tom.
All right.
Have a good time.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I like Vinny. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Play with the bus.
Oh. And Domino, I will have you know that I went grinding for blood for 15 minutes before we went live, so I could have
That-
at least 2 backups worth.
But Tom, that's not
Yes?
homework. That's the equivalent of trying to do your homework just before the bell starts for class.
I resemble that remark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got 42 in reserve plus the 23 I have on my person, so that's really about as good as it's ever gonna get. What is your gift to Vinny? A kick! Oh boy.
It is Chun-Li's birthday.
It is Chun-Li's. Wow! Vinny shares his birthday with a celebrity. Chuck, somebody find the clip for Chuck. The first time I came back here and the house was on fire. I was just like, what is happening? As if this game wasn't savage enough, the house is on fire.
Alright, DLC Tombstone.
DLC
Lighthouse
Tombstone.
Hut.
Lighthouse Hut. Alright. This could be awesome. This could end in tears. This could end in tragedy. And if you live in Northern Virginia, it is currently freezing rain, so drive carefully.
Well, you know, since apparently only Clay is carrying
Ringing the
you,
bell.
I imagine much betrayal.
Wow, I am going to die.
Yup, because apparently only Clay is carrying you.
Wow, this is, hi. Well. Oh, this is a thing.
Fucking dead to me.
Wow, the video game character of Dulce? Oh, that's right, Super Chun-Li 89, right. Did I get her name right? Is it Dulce? Trelekus?
Did you ring your bell, Tom?
I did!
Yeah, I'm in.
Are you in that room, though, where you can't get the bell? There
Can
we
you
go.
not see my feed?
So, the Sinister Bell is... There's Confederate.
Superior tech.
Here. Yeah! Oh, it's Vinny's birthday, but he's giving me a gift. Spreading my birthday love to you. Thank you so much, Vinny.
Loads
Happy
of money.
freaking birthday. Thank you so much.
dead to me.
Wow!
He knows what he did.
I'm just here for the shenanigans. All right. So very, very important question for the both of you. Are you both at the elevator already?
I'm down. I killed the bell woman. I'm by the boss.
Okay, I'm gonna operate the device. So I got a very important question for the both of you guys.
Okay.
Sword or shield?
Probably doing shield.
Legit.
Neither.
You're
Kelly doesn't play.
She's waiting for Pokemon Fire Rod.
Superior attack.
So she can set bitches on fire. Like Lena Inverse. Oh, K-Dog's gifting subs.
Loads of money.
Which is better, Temple or Crystal Skull? Oh, I
Temple.
I liked parts of Crystal Skull, but Temple, hands down. Now, if you're talking about Raiders versus Last Crusade, I gotta go with Raiders. Like, Sean Connery's
Superior
good,
attack.
but so much more interesting non-camp stuff happens in Raiders. Yeah. Ready?
Superior attack.
Steady.
Go.
Oh my god! K-Dog's gifting the subs
money.
again! Kainin, is that
Focus.
Fury
Stop
from
focus. It's boss time.
It's boss time, sorry. Can't talk video games. It's been a while. Oh, Jesus! What's the thing? Okay, that's the thing. Okay, got it.
Triangle.
Alright. Big Mama.
Superior attack.
Watch it.
Superior attack.
No! Running! Oh my god! Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. He's in phase 2.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me. Come on. Come at me, bro. Ooh! Bad. Ooh, that hurts.
Get him away from that wall.
Running! Oh, no, 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 no! Go, 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 go! Oh, I'm out. I ran out of bullets. My distraction weapon. Crap, 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 crap! I'm dead.
Superior tech.
That wasn't too bad, considering how long it's been.
Yep.
Goodness gracious!
Loads of money.
Clay
Subs
confirmed
all
not
over the
carrying.
Loads of money. Loads of money.
Okay. Thank you, Leonovid. Yes, Jack! Perfect timing! Everybody tweet, tweet, tweet.
Hey, Jay.
I have a Shirley Temple. Yeah.
You know it's dangerous?
What?
Shopping at Sam's Club when you're hungry.
Oh my god, it is. You want to eat everything, and then you go to the food court and spend even more money on your way out. But that pizza, whoo! Pizza and a Coke for $1.50? You kidding me? That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, there's a Sam's Club right by my brother's house, so...
There's one, kind of like at the halfway point between my work and Tab's work. And I get all my prescriptions filled there anyway, because I found out you can actually get your prescriptions done there and not be a member, which is brilliant.
Superior tech.
But, like, we did all of our MagFest food shopping there, and we bought way more than we needed because we were hungry, didn't eat all of it MagFest, and we still have some left over. So... Oh my gosh!
Loads of money.
More subs! Did I forget? Eraser, I forgot to turn auto-renew off, so I got another month whether I wanted it or not. You're gonna give a sub for every time a Tom dies. Oh boy.
Superior tech.
Oh my goodness!
Loads of money.
The latest DMC5 trailer, I need it to just inject that stuff right into my veins. The only thing that I'm not happy about is that now, like, DMC2 is canon, which makes me mad, but whatever. Are you in canon?
Nope.
That's
No, I
really
just
good.
I killed the... There she comes.
Oh, okay.
I killed
Yeah.
the woman.
Sweet. Are you kidding me? DMC2 was never canon because it takes place in the distant future. Therefore, you could just disavow its existence. It was brilliant! But now it's actually a thing.
Yeah, because now this takes place after it.
Right! Do the thing. By the way, Todd, you might have your first date with Tatey next Thursday dinner. Gonna go see Captain Marvel! Yes! Carol freaking Danvers! That movie's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, all those promo videos that Brie and Sam Jackson have been doing are brilliant. Like, can we just get those, like, forever, like, even after the movie's out? Because those two
Concentration
have such
time.
screen presence. It makes me want to kill this orphan. You know, Vin Diesel once had a go-kart that ran on the hopes and dreams of orphans. Maybe if we kill him, we can get Vin Diesel's go-kart. And if you get that reference, you're cool. Get my blood out those first. Well, that was great until it wasn't.
Back up.
Oh, I thought I was clear. I definitely wasn't.
Get out of
And
the water.
You saw a video of Bree pushing a Jeep today? She's a strong lady. Ringing the bell. Audio Dragon Captain Marvel releases the day after your birthday. What a good birthday present. That's awesome.
Superior tech.
I haven't watched an MCU. Well, I've watched Thor Ragnarok, but other than that, I haven't watched an MCU movie since Iron Man 3.
Well, most of it's on Netflix, so...
Yeah, get it before Disney takes it all off. Because they've canceled freaking everything else. Wow! Jesus, K-Dog!
Loads of money.
Yeah, same, Jack.
Freaking Tabitha and I's first date movie was Black Panther at the Alamo Draft House. But she made a critical error. She was wearing a dress that stopped at about mid-thigh, and she was wearing a one-piece bodysuit underneath it. So the seats in the draft house are leather, so she had like full ass on those leather seats, and she was very cold the entire time. And I'm like, you could have asked for my jacket to like sit on, but she didn't ask, so oops.
How's your whatchamacallit? Insight.
Superior
The
tech.
number of through echoes.
18.
Alright. And we still got consumed.
Goodness gracious.
Loads of
Dinner's on
money.
fire. Ooh, Jack's got some very interesting opinions about DMC. I personally liked it. I also really liked how Ninja Theory was given a second chance and got a chance to port it to Gen 8 consoles.
Get it for me too, Domino. And you have nothing at 70 yet?
Eraser, I already have COD Remastered on Xbox. Ready when you guys are.
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll all night long. Sweet Susie.
Mustang
if you don't-
Sally, you gotta slow your...
Did you not get that reference?
Nope. I guess I'm not cool.
That was a Kung Pao Enter the Fist reference.
Haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you suck.
Ow. Oh my god! I'm just getting... Dead.
Wee wee, yeah.
Open your mouth.
I was gonna say, if you really think about it, Steve Odekirk is the OG abridger.
Technically, oh my god, you're right.
I need to go tweet that. While we wait for Tom to recover.
I will never recover from this game, so... how old is Dante? Very old. How cool is Dante? Very cool. How great is Dante? Very great.
I'm thinking about replaying Revelations 2.
Sounds like a plan, man.
You still need to play Revelations 2.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
The raid mode is a lot easier.
That's very good. Jack, where in the world did you find that gif of that crab smoking that cigarette? That's ridiculous.
I think that was Chucks that tweeted that, or was that Jack?
Oh, it is Chuck's, my bad. Jack was the tweet right below it. He's like, what? What? The GCW show this... You know what's going on this Sunday over in Fairfax, which is like a half an hour over away from me. There's a Raw house show. If money wasn't so tight, I might actually go to it, because it's not that far away. Finn and Bobby Lashley are going to go at it over the IC title. I'm like, wow, that's probably going to be a really good match.
Did Clay already get summoned?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Whee! Down we go.
Also, Tom, the main story of Revelations 2 can be played in couch co-op.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, not online, but couch co-op.
Sounds like we're going to have to make a trip about that. Well, that's cool. I can actually lock onto him from across the room like that. So.
Okay, probably best to keep him off the fucking carcass, because I know Tom's getting caught on it.
Yep.
I was. Holy snaps!
Watch it.
He's doing the...
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
there was
bad.
nothing I could do. I got hit once, and then the second one just
He
came.
got juggled.
Yeah.
Back up. Heal up.
Healed up. God damn. Jesus! I'm dead.
No, you're not,
What?
Tom.
Pixel
I
health!
am, though.
Oh, then I'll just use the thing. What's the thing?
Blood marks.
Bold mark?
Yep.
Yep.
And go. Sucker! Do I still have the SNES flash card, or does L have it? Oh, L has it. That was his flash card. He brought it with him when he was coming up for MagFest. That's bad. Clay is really bad at this carrying lark. Wah, wah, wah. House is still on fire.
That's just the Northern Lights.
Aurora Borealis? Ringing the bell. Seymour, the house is on fire!
Yep, Jack, apparently it is actually confirmed that yes, he is filming Kung Pao 2.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Speaking of development hell, that was in developmental hell for the longest time. God, though, that movie's so fucking funny.
Language!
Haven't heard a thing in 4 years. Oh yeah? How about, do you want to talk about development hell? How about All Saints Day?
Oh, Saint or Boondock Saints 3.
2.
No, 2's out. 2 came out.
Right, I know, but it was actually filmed in like 2005 or something like that. And it was stuck in post-production.
Did you just come down without Clay?
Clay's already down. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was done, and they, well, there was a severe dispute over who had the rights to what. So there it sat in the vault until like 2011. It was announced in like 2002, filmed in 2005, but under secret because it was still technically a part of Project Greenlight. And then, well, the rest is history. Still haven't seen it. No clue if it was.
It's pretty good.
I heard the third one is being called The Good King or something like that. Woo! Is that baby?
Yep.
How many shots you got with that? Just one?
No.
Oh, he didn't like that. What is that? It goes zappy.
It's bolt paper.
I like zappy.
It's something you can apply to your weapon.
Oh, okay. Like an enchantment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Nice! Oh no. No, 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 no! Oh, he's mad.
Oof. Yeah, I do actually want to see Alita, but I don't know if I'm going to go to theaters for that. Maybe.
Done.
Try to if you can, because it's already made its money back in China.
Oh yeah, well no. Like, trust me, I know. I've seen the reviews and I do really want to see it. It's more of a money thing at this point.
Oh, well, yeah. For me, it's more of a time thing. Money is a concern, but it's like, with Move Fest going on into its second month, it's like, I just don't know. Come on! Am I the only one?
Yeah.
When did you die?
I died a little
Fudge!
bit. Decided to jump on me.
Okay. His roar sounds like he's stabbing someone in the toe. Well, you're probably not wrong. Yeah, Alita, you know, like, I remember, and I've said this on Twitter multiple times, I remember hearing Cameron trying to get that movie into production when Dark Angel was still being aired on Fox. That's how long this has been going on. And then I find out he's not the director, but Robert Rodriguez, one of my all-time favorites. And I'm like, well, cripes, now I have to see this. and then freaking Christoph Waltz is in it, and I was like, are you kidding me? But apparently, is anybody here on the call or in the chat ever seen or heard of the movie Repo? The Genetic Musical or something like that? I can't confirm it, but supposedly the girl that is the daughter of the Repo Man is Alita in Battle Angel Alita. So, which people are making the joke that the Repo Man goes out and collects the organs of people that didn't pay their installments, and that Alita is the amalgamation of all the stuff that people are finding. Repo, the genetic opera, right. Yeah, Jack, can you confirm that the daughter of the Repo Man is the same actress that plays Alita? I saw somebody tweeting about that the other day, and I'm like, there's no way. Repo Man versus Candyman? What? She is not. Okay, well that makes me feel better. Clay, are you already in?
Yeah, I'm already downstairs.
Yeah, I had to buy potion, or I had to buy healing.
Okay. Are you in?
No. And now I can't since you went down the elevator.
How do I go back up the elevator?
You
Push
press
the
the button.
Oh, I pressed the button.
And then you make sure you step out to where the lantern is.
I thought you saw you run out, so my bad. Okay, I'm back in. Rosa Salazar? Okay, I don't know who that is. Your history calendar tell you on March 2nd, 1978, grave robbers stole Charlie Chaplin's body. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad.
Oof.
Oh. Wow! I'm dead. Freaking got juggled into oblivion like we're playing Tekken 3 and somebody's just doing Eddie Guerrero's cheap ass capoeira. Anybody hear a slight buzzing?
I hear it too, and I don't know if that's coming from Clay's end or not.
Let me back up. It might be my heater, because it's on my feet.
Oh, it stopped whatever it was.
It might have been my heater.
Okay. You don't hear it on stream? Okay, it just might be a cabling issue.
how about that Melee not making it into Evo?
Yeah, still waiting for Third Strike. And Killer Instinct.
No,
Yeah.
I was happy after I saw the reactions from the top players.
Were they just relieved, or were they super pissed?
Oh no, they were saying "fuck you, Evo," boycott Evo. Like a few of them were, like, and just getting just super pissed off. It's like, and this is after they said Melee doesn't need Evo, and then Melee wasn't at Evo, and they're like, "Fuck you! How dare you not? Blah 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 blah. What the fuck is this game?" Well, and all that shit. I'm like, you know what? Good. Because it's the same 8 people at the top anyway, all the time, so. But just like, after that reaction, I'm just, yeah, I don't give a shit. Plus they got Ultimate.
Yeah. And Ultimate has Snake in it, and Melee doesn't, so they can take a long walk off a short pier.
Like, they had a good run, but hell, even Third Strike had to go, so. Your time comes. Oh yeah, they're super toxic.
It happens in every community, unfortunately. I remember back when Halo 2 was all the rage, and I went to a LAN party, and I brought the Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. You remember that, Clay, when they actually had it? Yeah. So
Yeah,
I brought that, and we were installing it to all of the Xboxes at the party, so that way we could play the
Okay,
new
guys,
maps.
let it come up here.
And nobody wanted to play the new maps because they didn't know where they could camp and spawn and where the weapon drops were, you know, and they were all complaining about it. Like, well, I don't know where anything is. And that's when they started losing. You know, they don't want to learn a new fighting game because they just want to be good at just one thing. And that's like, that's backwards, man. It's like they're not even playing the game anymore. It's like they just know how to do all the exploits to get a win by their definition. You know? Not fighting with honor. What was that? What is that?
Snick.
Why did it have to be Snick?
Let's get him up out of here.
Hold on. Couldn't get it.
Nice! Execute! I ripped out his kidney. Ow. Okay, I was gonna say, when is he gonna grow butterfly wings? Because it's been a hot minute. What the
What?
No, I just couldn't figure out what happened there.
He was being a dick.
He was.
Shit!
Heal! You good?
No, she's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
take this slow.
Come on, get up, get up, get up! Really, bro? Is that like his new motif now? He's just gonna hop around like a goddamn idiot?
Watch it. Electricity.
What the? No! God. What did Clay just say? I don't know. Jack, that's not even the closest attempt we had. We had him at like a 10.
A hit.
It was so heartbreaking. Wonder if Ultimate will be just 4 Bayonettas again. I don't know if she's as broken as she was.
No. She's nowhere near as broken as she was.
That's too bad. I wish they just like never changed her. And when they were asked, are you gonna balance Bayonetta? So what's wrong with her? She's perfect. You know, that'd just be the recurring joke. You know, they just cut to Hideki Kamiya saying, if you have a problem, Google it or ask your mom. And then he'll block Sean Hines for no reason. I still gotta ask him to unblock Sean. I'll do that sometime soon. I got him to unblock Jordan. You know, that's something.
Of course, I don't think Sean Hine gives a shit, so...
Oh, Sean was actually kind of laughing at that fact and actually enjoyed it, so...
Yeah. No! Gil is banned in every game ever. Before it's even announced, it's the first thing on the development flowchart. Ban Gil. Gil is banned in every game ever. Wow! Kamiya and I have the exact same relationship as Jim Cornette and Vince Russo. Wow! What I think of UK Pokemon Gen 8, I can't wait for the memes. They're gonna be delicious.
Oh, I already like the meme that came out of the just Pokemon trainer just fucking talking in that accent.
Language!
Yeah. What about Ivan Ooze? See, it's not as fun when you do it with the right stick. If you do it with the left stick, you look like an idiot. Whoa. Do it the other way. Whoa. Oi, you filthy slag, you want a Pokemon battle? Domino, your thoughts. Is this an accurate representation of your people?
I think
Scottish
that's the
Pokemon trainer girl
Cockney
is
accent?
awesome. Yeah, the one that Dick Van Dyke did in Mary Poppins. Call up Paul and Steve from Safety First and have them do their Cockney accents again, like they did for the Doppelganger episode. We got apples, we got pears! Oh my god, that was so funny. Chef Ramsay is one of the Elite Four, that's funny. Of our drunk people, yes. Wow. Are you guys both in already? I saw Clay.
Nope.
I'm down. I think she
Okay.
went to go recharge and then.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, no, I'm still on the HUD. I didn't go anywhere. Can't believe people really made accurate plushies of those starters already. I was like, the fan art was just coming. What's the one? The fire bunny?
Yeah. Yeah.
People have really liked that one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That side of the internet has already. Yeah.
Yeah, it's less than 15 minutes and it's already ruined. That's why everybody should go watch the fun. What's the good dub of Pokemon? The 4Kids dub. Is that the one?
Mm.
What's the good Vinny? What's the good Pokemon dub? The bunny might end up as fire and fighting. Why would that be a problem?
Because that side of the internet.
Fire and fighting have been. Let's see. It was Blaziken in Gen 3 that was fire and fighting. It was Infernape in Gen 4 that was fire and fighting, and then it was the pig. 3 generations in a row were fire and fighting, and people were sick of it.
I see. Ah! Really, bro? Bro! I'm dead. Ken Masters is fire and fighting. It was 4Kids until season 8 when the Pokemon Company picked it up, and then the art style was like not as good. 4Kids dub because damn of my nostalgia, right? Gotta have that dub of Brock saying nothing hits the spot like a jelly donut. Pokemans. Have you seen the Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution trailer? Yes, and I'm concerned. Yeah, I don't know about that, but what looks great is Detective Pikachu. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu looks amazing.
yes, it does. Sign me the heck up for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like when they put the wall up on Mr. Mime and he crashes. Yay!
We all in?
Yep.
Yep. Hold the lever.
Wrong lever!
One of our worst actors in the entire country is now becoming an internet babe. What?
What?
I'm really confused. Are you talking about Justice Smith? Because that would be really awkward.
Oh,
Mark. Who?
Oh, well, I have no idea who that is.
Mexican actor?
Oh, guy with the Charizard.
Oh, okay.
I still don't know who that is.
The guy with the Charizard in Detective Pikachu, you know, the tattooed, like, guy.
Oh, well, you know, I think they just should have gotten Danny Trejo. I really don't think there's any situation in a movie or a TV show where you could put...
Okay, let's concentrate.
Well, what if we put Danny Trejo in this boss fight? I think the boss fight would actually be better. You know? Because Danny Trejo would just show up with his machete and just kill this dude. Danny Trejo was on an episode of freaking Burn Notice. I mean, that episode was amazing. Danny Trejo voiced Raoul in Fallout New Vegas, and that was amazing.
Let's pull him back towards the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, back
Yeah.
up.
I'm all the way over here.
Yeah, we don't want him on that wall.
Boo. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, pull him back towards the middle of the arena. Like, up here. Up towards the entrance.
Wow, that sucked. From my angle, that didn't look like that was a problem at all. But it totally was.
Back up.
Yeah! Rip out your kidneys!
Alright, back up. He's about to transform.
To a majestic butterfly. Butterfree?
Don't get on him just yet.
Butterfree looks different. Is he gonna jump around like an idiot first, or is that random?
It's random. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Crap. Pain!
Fuck!
Watch the mid center. He's electrifying.
No! Bro, are you serious?
Electrocution.
Ow. That's over with.
Back up. Over here, asshole.
Crap! Come here.
Alright, now I'm in dangerous. I'm out of things. Yes! We got him!
Happy birthday, Vinny!
Thank fucking God.
Woo!
And Clay carries another one.
No, you fuck right the hell off. No, you fuck right the hell off.
Don't lightheaded. That hurt.
Oh my God! Oh!
That literally got me lightheaded. You can talk to that shadow. Nothing happens. Or nothing hurts you.
What? How do I...
Or kill it, I forget. Hit it.
Wow. Nightmare slain. Wow. Okay. That was the thing.
Sweet child of course.
I literally got lightheaded after that boss.
Yeah, I was starting to get dizzy too. Because I was getting like so nervous. My BPM was at 129.
That there is and can be.
Out of blood vials, out of bullets.
2 blood vials, 2 bullets. Yikes!
Now you can go back to...
I'm going back to my house, which is still on fire. Get some upgrades. I don't know if I have any. Oh, it's still on fire. Wow. 18. I should probably buy something.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the
Ganon!
Go on, good hunter. Very well, let me...
Oh. Oh! Okay then. Because it's not like I would use those. Alright. Now what?
Let's see.
YouTube help is still happening? Holy snaps. Shout out to Tanner for doing that.
I think it's last boss time.
Really?
Well, let's wait till Kainin comes back.
I never left.
Oh.
Bloodtober might finally come to an end? What? Leaf. sword or whip? Finish eating the umbilical cord? Did I do that?
Oh, check.
Giant medicinal pellet that grants short-lived beasthood? What?
It boosts your damage, but you also I forget if it's like high risk, high reward. It boosts a shit ton of your damage.
Fire paper. Oh, old paper. That's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Thick cold blood, frenzy cold blood. I got vermin roots.
Yeah, that's the co-op on. You smash those, and you can level up the thing.
Mm-hmm. No,
I think he's eaten them all,
yeah.
or at least. Let's see. We got you one from the one woman. You ate one from the boss, and I took you down the one pit. So yeah, you should have it. You should have eaten 3 out of the 4.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of the segment on Side Scrollers when they would talk about games of the month and calling the segment a Gamuary! Garch! Game Pro! Yeah.
Alright, I think we're ready for the final boss.
Alright, let me,
Repair your shit.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Not enough blood echoes. Oh, because I spent it all.
Yeah, you're good on. It's not that far down to hurt you yet.
Well, I could go to the thing and then just kill the thing and then do the thing.
Alright.
Alright. I'll just do the thing real quick. Alright. It has been a journey and a half. Blarch? Yeah, we're Blarch. Yeah, I remember when they were doing that, and I don't think they got to, like, March before they just stopped doing it, and that always kind of disappointed me. That seems to be a recurring theme, is they have a good idea, and then it didn't stick. And then that started happening again later for different reasons. Oh, that's Dirty Pool. How dare you. Really?
You're in whip mode, so you don't stab. Of course, beating them that works.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna have to take on the final boss first before you can, and if you die, then you can summon us. But it's solo first, and then you can summon.
Is it So this is like that one thing.
Well, it's in the hunter's dream, so.
Oh, it is? Whoops. That guy got Indiana Raiders? What? Spider-Man or RE? I think... Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, we'll do Resident Evil 2 eventually. I think Spider-Man was the one that we had agreed upon doing. So, yeah, I completely spaced out on that. Yeah, I'll finally play Spider-Man. How about that? Now that everybody's had a chance to play it and all the DLC is out. There. Fortify. Oh, is the is that the thing that I like?
I think.
Was that hold on, I think.
The twin blade?
Oops. Yeah. That's this thing, right? Yeah. Cool. Neat. All right, where am I going?
You're gonna go down the stairs, and you're gonna make all the way down. You're gonna make a left. And you're gonna find and go down the path, and on your left side, it's gonna be like a gated thing. You're gonna go in there, and you're gonna smack him.
Oh, he's right here?
He's up there. He's up by the tree.
Oh dear. This isn't ominous at all.
He doesn't
whoa,
smack him,
whoa.
he engages in conversation. And he's got to refuse to die.
Alright, yeah, then yeah, you talk to him, and then you can refuse to die, or you smack him.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be free
What?
from this terrible hunter's dream. Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunters over to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Oh dear. I don't understand.
Gammon joins the hunt.
Whip his ass, Tom!
I won! That's it, he's dead. So I gotta fight German. Or German. Humphrey Bogart? I don't know. Whoa! Oh. Bad. Bad. Oh! Ah. His blunderbuss is annoying. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but goodness is it annoying. Like that. Ooh, dramatic. Oh, come on, not like this. No, 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 Mr. Man. He's the first hunter. I'm the new hunter. We're fighting in a field of flowers. Vinny, tell me if this doesn't look familiar. Phase 2?
Yep.
Super attack? What is he doing? Did he just go Super Saiyan God? What happened here? No!
Well, so much for Hitstone.
Pretty much. Wow! Oh, come on! That was... Oh! Dead. I got him down to like 2/3. That's not bad.
Trying to remember how I can ring my bell here. Maybe I have to activate a boss. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Alright, I'll go piss him off.
So what do I do to bring you guys in?
You can now ring your bell in the fucking house area.
Okay. And ring-a-ding-ding. I was a true patriot, right? Remember, German can do the same stuff as me? Well, that's just great. I mean, he was doing a lot of stuff. You were a true patriot, but you let the U.S. and the USSR unleash nuclear war. Not my problem. I'm dead. LOL. He was too dummy thick. Yeah, shout out to David Hayter for recording that on Twitter the other day. Good lord. He is a funny guy.
My bell's wrong. I'm coming.
Sweet. Oh, so has anybody here watched Lucifer?
Nope.
Anybody in the chat? Anybody familiar with it? So in addition to preventing World War III, is there anything else I can do for you this evening? Why does that sound familiar?
Alright, Tom, we're both here.
Okay. You've heard of it? Okay. Well, apparently it's a DC Vertigo comic that got adapted for television, and, like, the devil goes on a vacation in 2011, and he doesn't want to go back. And his brother's like, you need to go back. But then, like, this girl who he sold her soul to him to get a good music career gets shot up in a gang war, and he feels compelled to track down the thugs that killed her because, like, he never got to collect on her soul. And then he realizes it's more fun to help the police solve crimes with his otherworldly abilities than it is to be the devil. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that, but it's one of Tabitha's favorite shows, and it makes me feel weird. And I'm dead! Run away! Did the devil go down to Georgia? No, Los Angeles.
Well, maybe she should watch it, The Devil as a Part-Timer, where he just gets a job at McDonald's.
Oh my god. What if the devil was a jobber?
It's an anime where fucking a demon lord gets beaten by the hero, escapes to Earth with his second in command, and he has lost most of his powers, so he has to live in a shitty apartment and work at McDonald's.
Wow.
It's a comedy, and it's pretty damn good.
I would feel like the devil would have something better to do than that. Yeah, you would think so too, but that's like the premise of this show. And apparently, like, while it didn't do gangbuster ratings, apparently it was enough of a trend on Twitter to... I don't remember who picked them up for a 4th season, because it kind of like happened around the same time when Brooklyn 99 or whatever that show is got canceled. Like when Fox canceled like 3 of their biggest shows all at once. And Lucifer was on another network, but around the same time that happened. And the guy that plays Lucifer, and his name in the TV show is actually, when he walks around, because he owns a club called The Lux, because of course he would. His name on his business card is Lucifer Morningstar, and I'm like, oh my god, they aren't even trying to hide it. You know, not like Guitar Hero 3, where the guy's name is Lou. The devil could have played skee-ball, right? Netflix picked it up? Yeah. So, yeah, it's, I don't get it. I mean, she loves it, and I'm watching it with her, but I really don't get it. Because I have, like, this whole big problem of, like, having sympathy for, like, people that are genuinely bad people. It's like, you're supposed to make, symbolically speaking, the most evil form in all of Christianity the hero of this show. Why? It's kind of like the same people that, like, say, like, yeah, Darth Vader's so cool, I wish they made a movie and a TV show out of him. The man murdered children. Yeah. Y'all have fun with that. No, I do not have sympathy for the devil. In fact, John Francis McCullough has a very good Twitter thread about that. It won't be hard to find. Everybody should go to look that up. Alright. Can't talk. Video games. Recharging. Playing thick.
Back up. I thought he was doing his exploding.
I thought he was too.
Now he is.
Frame rate! Okay. Well, that was hard. Happy birthday, Vinny. Old hunter badge. Oh. Well, this is bad.
Hey, Tom, you want to know why we had you force-fed you those umbilical cords?
So it unlocks this. I am not an action figure. Get your hands off me. No! Bad touch! And then Dio appears. Moon presence hype. What?
That's why.
Great.
Because now your stomach, your womb resisted it.
Oh, and if I didn't, I would just be straight up dead, huh?
No, you get a different ending.
Oh. So what if I was male? Would you just try to rip my balls off? I mean,
The colon.
The colon. Anal birth. Gotcha. I mean, imagine if a face hugger, you know, well, not a face hugger, a chest burster. If it didn't burst the chest, I assumed it would just get shat out. You know.
You need to heal.
I'm all right. I'm at like 75. Well, that was hard.
Ow.
Happy birthday, Vinny, part 3. Yay, vermin! It's raining blood! Slayer? The house is not on fire anymore, yay! Step on it.
Are you cold?
Why would they? You don't want that thing to be stepped on. You know why?
Why? Wow, she really is a doll. I just saw her hand.
That's you, Tom. That was you.
What? What just happened?
You got turned into a little squid.
I got turned into a squid. Would you say that was a Vermintide? Oh my god. Hey, speaking of Vermintide, Eraser, we need to get Vork and Danger Boy John back together. We need to finish Vermintide. Wait, that was me? Okay, what happened? I don't understand. Why did I get turned into a squid, Billy, and then Doll Lady picks me up? What the freak happened here?
It's because you're now a new god.
Is this like getting the Wabbajack at the end of Shivering Isle? I become Sheogorath? What the frick happened here?
I just said you became a new god.
I became a new god.
Yes, you are considered an old one now. You are in the fetus form of a god.
I'm so confused. How did this even happen?
Because we force-fed you 3 umbilical cords and you resisted the moon presence.
So that made... So I became Cthulhu? Is that what happened here? What... This is...
You got the best ending. You die and you wake up. He kills you in the dream, and then you wake up in the real world back in the morning after the hunt. So the sun comes out, you wake up in the middle of fucking Yarnum after the hunt. And then you beat Garmin, but you didn't feed the thing, so when the moon presence comes down, you can't resist it, and you become the new Garmin. So you're just in a wheelchair waiting for more hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the one you just got, where you beat Garmin, you beat the moon presence, and then you become the new god. You just became Darkstalker Street Fetus the God, Tom.
I hate you all so much right now. That's all this was. You knew this from the beginning. You knew this. This entire thing was just one elaborate troll, just so you could fit in the feed. Man, just. I'm so tired. I don't have the energy to muster the anger. Somehow, some way, he fit in a betrayal. On Vinny's birthday, no less.
Happy birthday, Vinny.
And there's your reminder to drink your water, cats and kittens, so that way you don't drive up to Puxatawny, Pennsylvania and punch Clay in the throat. Best birthday present ever. Turning into an old one was your only real out for the hunt. Wow. Yeah, speaking, Wordman just brought it up. We still need a mugshot of you, Clay, for the Clay Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll eventually do that.
Yeah, because apparently, affiliates get more emotes now, depending on what their subscriber count is. So.
Also, thanks, Jack, for being like one of the few people that shows appreciation.
What did Jack say?
Kelly taking off a quarter of his life in a single rush.
Oh yeah, I saw him say that, but we were like trying not to die. But yeah, that's man. It like okay, so like, Kos does he just have that much more health, or he just does that much more damage?
That much more damage.
Because like as far as like an end game boss,
he was a DLC boss, so that's why they gave him much more.
Right, but it was just like, goodness gracious, like, it's just so, like, was I just that over-leveled for these last two guys? Because they were, like, not that hard. I mean, I probably could have soloed them with a little practice.
Garmin is harder than the Moon Presence. The Moon Presence can do a lot of damage, but he's big. And so you can just beat the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. Garmin and Kos are humanoid, like they're smaller, so their hitbox is smaller, and when you get in on them, they can attack a lot easier as well.
Gotcha.
I've posted screenshots of my character before.
He's a very pretty character with red hair and a tricorner hat.
Yeah, Kelly cleared the way.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, apparently only Clay carries in this game.
Oh.
No, I'm actually a little bit pissed about that. Because the chat room was kind of dumping on that too. And I'm a little bit cheesed because it's just like, you know what? I busted my ass equally in this game. But hey, only Clay carries.
I'm gonna sit over here now. Why is the guy's name Head of Shared Services Paul Davis with like 4 spaces and then quotation marks? What?
Repeat that again.
Chris
Tom.
Evans. Cost does just a lot of damage and is aggressive as hell. You ever watch credits for a while and then like when the credits stop scrolling, it looks like your TV's like coming down, like it just looks weird. Oh,
Signed and sealed.
Yeah, game's over. It's now doing back to the very intro one.
New Game Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, you get dumped right into New Game Plus.
You may think it all a mere bad dream.
do I keep any of my stats?
You keep
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
Oh, well, that's good. So that means I can actually fight that beast thing in the first thing, or the...
Yeah, you can kill it.
That's cool.
I mean, everything's damage and health got a little bit upgraded, so...
But I have my weapons. I don't have to get back to a certain point for it to be there.
No, you have everything.
Well, that's very nice. Hi, remember me? Man, Five Nights at Freddy's looks really different. Fire! PK no localization. Did you see that picture that was going around? It was Ness doing the foot stomp on Lucas, and the caption of the picture was PK no localization. And I was like, oh, that is so harsh. Oh. Why the long face? That one dude on the left looks like the Rage Face meme.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Garmin can do the same S as you. Yeah, that's like what I thought was like super intimidating about Alex Trevelyan at the end of GoldenEye, is that he can literally do the same stuff that you can, including dual wielding. Yee. That wasn't scary at all. Here, let's have some fun. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Yeah! Looks like a vagina mouth. Oh boy. By the way, Vagina Mouth is my Butthole Surfers cover band. I kind of don't know where I am. Oh. Can I sneak attack him?
No. As soon as you get close enough, he aggroes.
Well, good God. It doesn't really matter because guess what? You're dead. 3 blood vials.
Oh yeah, this is the part where you can get a shit ton of blood vials back.
So is it just like New Game Plus, New Game Plus, New Game Plus, New Game Plus? Is it just
Yes,
going?
and it scales every time it goes up.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Yep.
I don't know how often I'll revisit that, but that's actually really freaking cool that they did that. 'Cause
Well, I mean, if you are planning at some point in the future to do this with Shelby, your
Yeah,
New
we
Game
are.
Plus character can go and help her.
Exactly.
Of course, you're gonna have to beat the bosses in New Game Plus to advance with her.
That's fine.
Because your bosses are New Game Plus.
Oh, so aren't your guys' in New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
But if you're
ain't-
doing it with Shelby...
Because, see, we already cleared our New Game Plus bosses.
Well, I'm not New Game Plus. Kelly
I
is. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, Domino. When Tom's beaten a PS4 game, I haven't.
Oh
yeah,
my
I know.
God.
I know, Domino. We gotta get you through this. Same with, I think, Jack. Did you actually finish Bloodborne, or do you still need help too?
If I pull this lever, it opens the hidden Doom level, right? Oh, a ladder. Yeah. That,
Yeah,
that seems
I don't like platinum games because that's too much work.
I really haven't because I don't care.
No, neither do I. There's only like
Like, the
few
only
games
one
try
that
it.
I kind of remotely thought about doing it was Adventures of Mana, and then I saw the requirement for that was to have every discipline of magic leveled up to 99, and I'm like, good lord, that is a tremendous grind. And then, by the way, I got stuck at the Mana Temple because I ran out of keys. So
I remember that.
I still haven't gone back and finished it because I'm hoping Square will either port that stuff to the Switch or the PS4, and they haven't done either yet, so I'm just going to go over here in the corner and cry. Because, like, that was, like, one of the best features they ever did was allow you to have items queued up on the sidebar so you didn't have to go to the menu all the time, but the thing that it didn't tell you was that it just consumed keys as often as you walked through doors. You know, it didn't even give you, like, an indicate, like, using keys. So I just kept walking through doors, not realizing they were locked doors when I would leave the room and come back, and then I just painted myself into a corner, and I got really upset about that, so.
I just still love the fact that I did the final boss rush for Adventures of Mana, and literally each boss I beat in under a minute. Because I still have the timestamp trophies to prove it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I'm going.
You're supposed to go up that ladder.
Oh! Oh, I thought that was just, like, my shortcut to the way back. Whoops. So, you know. I don't know, Square's kind of gotten interesting about porting certain stuff to other systems, so hopefully that'll still happen because real as possible talk, it is not the easiest thing in the world to get the PlayStation TV to work with anything.
Well, yeah, you need
Especially
an actual...
capture-
Yeah, you need a special...
Oh, I have the
blocker.
thing. It's just really unreliable because it's made in China, because of course it is. So I have to hold the cable at a certain way because the wiring on the inside is starting to come undone, and I don't have a soldering iron, so that kind of makes it even harder. Although, interestingly enough, I hooked it up to the Xbox One X through the HDMI pass-through on HDMI in, and it worked. I didn't try it with XSplit running, but L tried it, and it said it worked for him, so I don't know if I found a workaround, but we'll see.
Also, Tom, you look at your souls or your or your.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if you died here.
Don't say that. don't say that.
Why don't you go back to that lamp?
What lamp?
The lamp to your left. You know, where you came from.
Oh, and go back to the dream?
Yes, and level up.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
Hold on, Domino, I just tweeted a better one. I deleted that one, I put a better one up.
How are my soldering skills? Pretty good. I mean, they will get the job done. For instance, Final Fantasy 9 and 7. You can pre-order 7 now. So that's cool. 7 and 9 will still happen. That'll happen someday. I don't know when, but it'll happen. Because I haven't played 7 since, like, 1999. And I don't think I've played 9 since 2003, so it's been a while. An abandoned doll. Yeah, no, I mean, you know me, I'm not going to buy it until it hits $10 anyway.
This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters.
If you go back and go back in, I think that activates the doll since you have insight.
Alright.
No, I mean like leave and then come back.
Oh. Wait for Switch games to go to less than $10. Joke's on you, Domino. Gigantic Army debuted for the Switch last Thursday, and it's $8.99. Face! Everybody go buy Gigantic Army for the Switch. It's awesome. DK streamed it on his channel like 4 years ago. If you liked Cybernator and Metal Warriors on the Super Nintendo, you will love Gigantic Army. It is awesome.
No, we haven't done chalices. That's an entirely other beast that we will let Tom do at his own discretion at some other point.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Random
Exactly.
dungeon generator.
Yeah, Metal Warriors. It is awesome. $8.99. It's on the Switch. I never thought it would get a console release, but it did.
Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood. You will have to
Blah, 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 blah. You're very nice.
Very well, let me.
Cool. Wow, that's a lot. You said the level cap is like 50?
No, the level cap is until everything is 9,000 or 990 or 99.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But like the hard cap for most things is 50. That's when like upgrading becomes extreme. Like you get less. Except for Arcane. Arcane never really has that hard cap.
Tasty.
Farewell, good hunter.
Dolphy's favorite number, 99999. So I'm sorry. Say what were the chalices again? What?
Chalice dungeons are essentially random dungeon generator.
Sounds nerve-wracking. Oh, Jesus. I knew that guy was there and he actually startled me. I'm disappointed. That's terrible. Like a goddamn amateur. I'm pretty sure if we go back and play the tape, that guy did not scare me back then. Why did he bother me now? That makes no sense. Should I jump down there and ruin their party or should I go?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Whee! Fall damage.
Hey Tom, remember when this zone gave you the absolute hardest time in life?
Oh yeah, it was the worst.
How's this feel now?
Great. Hey, I can go fight that ogre. Oh, I screwed it up. I pressed the wrong button. Hello, beastie. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, you have a gun. That's not fair.
New Game Plus, they do damage. Quite a bit of damage.
Ooh, that's bad. Oh! See, that didn't scare me. But the other guy did, because of course he did. Alright, here we go. Hey, I'm out of stamina. Whoops. That's awkward. I'm gonna run. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Did he just leave? It's like, nah, I'm good, bro. Oh. Whoops. Ow!
Oh yeah, Tom, did you hear the news that Raheem's going to be hosting the next Ring of Honor?
No, I did not. When did this news get out?
Like,
Oops.
I think last week? Or earlier this week?
Well, that is fantastic. That is quite a gig.
Oh yes, and he's dropping one of his new original songs too. Obviously, I'm assuming during the halftime portion.
Right. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, that guy's gonna ruin it. What the crap was that? I did a spin attack like it was goddamn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. That's a thing you can do, apparently?
Yeah, it's a different weapon. Different moveset.
Clearly. There's a guy up there.
Yeah. So how about that DOA 6 with its $90 season pass? Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Yeah, that's really not okay.
Nope.
What the Are you excited for Pokemon Gun? Very excited for Pokemon Gun. Oh, I get it, because it's because I put the sword in my other hand. I don't have gun anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, it's... Oh, whoa! Speaking of... Ah! You know, it's like, okay, so they got Pokemon Sword and they got Pokemon Shield. And they always do the one that comes out like a year afterwards. It's got like balance tweaks and bug fixes and other stuff. What do you think it's gonna be? Pokemon Magic?
I don't know, but I'm starting to be of the belief that that Nintendo just hates the color green. Cause ages
the
and
color
seasons.
green in North America.
No, because ages and seasons for Zelda. There was supposed to be a third game, green one. It got canned.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, you didn't hear about Seeds of Courage, or something like that. It was something like that.
Yeah, there was a third one. There was supposed to be a third one to that game, and they canned it. And it's the same as we didn't actually get a green version for Pokemon. We had Pokemon Red, we had Pokemon Blue, and then it went to Pokemon Yellow.
We got Leaf Green when it came to the game.
But I'm talking about original.
Well, the Oracle games, those were developed by Capcom, so...
Yeah, they initially planned for 3, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't get the programming right with 3, so they just stuck with 2, and they kept Seasons and Ages.
Yeah, and then Wordman said, as like not to mention the character green didn't make it to stateside until Gen 3. I know, but it's kind of funny that anything that was green, Nintendo didn't release.
Or just shit upon, like, look at Luigi.
That's so mean.
But true.
Yes, what about your anus?
Yeah, to the point that Link isn't green anymore. It's true, he blue.
What?
Breath of the Wild Link, his outfit's blue.
You can get the hero's tunic in it.
But that's not his actual default outfit.
That's right, it ain't easy being green, of course. Lest we forget.
Throw Yoshi off the platform.
Right.
Don't worry, the IRS will do that.
So, here's the thing. If Chad ever gets to play Mario Party ever again in front of a live audience, I want us to shoot down that stupid Chad James privilege BS as fast as we can. And that chant needs to be replaced with tax fraud, tax fraud, tax fraud.
I'm confused. What?
You don't know about Yoshi committed tax fraud?
No.
It was a huge meme for a long time. And it's based on
Fortune Street.
Fortune Street, the Dragon Quest Mario crossover.
Mm-hmm.
And in the game, like Yoshi's just like, I wish I didn't have to. Can I not pay my taxes?
Yeah, out of all, like, 38 playable characters in it, Yoshi's the only one that asks to not pay personal property tax. So, you know, and of course, like, the meme originally started out with, I think it was somebody's MySpace or something like that said, he posted a video link to a YouTube channel said, 64 things wrong with Yoshi. And the OP responded back with, Yoshi has done nothing wrong. And then somebody responded back to the OP and said, oh yeah, I can prove Yoshi did something wrong. He committed tax fraud. It said, pics or you're banned. And it was just a simple picture of Yoshi with a thought balloon that said, I committed tax fraud. And that's how it all started. Little did we all realize the responder had gotten that because he had played Fortune Street. And that's where Yoshi actually has canonically requested to not pay his personal property taxes. Therefore, Yoshi has, in fact, committed tax fraud. So, yes. So, no more Chad James privilege because that was BS. Anybody who's rooting for Team Yoshi knows we do not have privilege. We only know heartbreak. Alright? Tax fraud, tax fraud, tax fraud.
And you know what's funny? God damn it! I was looking down on Facebook, and I just found this picture of Ron Swanson from Parks and Recs.
Oh, great character on a great show.
And he says, "I hate words that are the same, but are pronounced differently, or spelled the same, but are pronounced differently, like read and read, live and live, taxation and theft."
That one got me good. Team Yoshi is like rooting for the Chicago Bears. We get our hopes up so high and get crushed, pretty much. We're here to do the Super Bowl Shuffle. Sports Ball! This alleyway makes me want to play Dead Rising 3 for some reason.
Domino, you excited? It's like a month away. Return to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's actually a premise on which Tab and I were discussing because she hadn't seen Game of Thrones, but she said I would be interested in watching. It said on her Tinder, I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I want to watch it with you. So, it might.
Oh yeah, them posters. Have you guys started watching it with?
Nope. No. There's a considerable backlog of things that she wants to watch, and Lucifer was at the top of the list, and she's really come around on having the Xbox be the entertainment hub because she was able to, you know, get her Amazon Prime and her Netflix and her everything. So we're just going through all that stuff, and you know, we're getting to it. I haven't seen any of Game of Thrones at all, so I'm just as interested to be watching it as she is.
Isn't the next season the final season?
Supposedly. Everybody's always worried that George Martin's gonna die before he finishes it, and he's like, I'm not that fat, shut up.
There you go. It's like Jack's got free HBO, so he's gonna marathon it.
Oh boy!
It's a half season, yes. No, that's the last season.
The last season's a half season.
Well, they've already confirmed the episodes are actually longer than usual.
So aren't they like normally just an hour?
Yep.
So they're gonna be more like 2 hours?
Or an hour and a half.
There's a crank behind you, Tom.
There's a crank behind me. Oh, hello.
It just takes you back to the beginning.
Nice.
Yeah, Dom says 6 episodes will be about 70-ish minutes each. Yeah, I think they go between 70 to basically like 90 minutes, so...
Oh, there's the ladder. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would make... Without spoilers, like, with how the current season ended, if the first episode does not go about 90-ish minutes...
I will be mad. Also, Domino, this means that you and I have to up our games of the T to A ratio.
Oh. Is there a ratio that must be upheld?
No, Domino
TDA.
and I. No, Domino and I. We place bets because we basically watch the episodes around the same time. So before we watch the episode, we take a bet on how many tits we're gonna see and how many like ass, like just pure naked, not okay. It's a bum shot. It's no pure nude. How many tits versus ass?
Oh.
Domino's like, I bet there'll be no TNA this season. Bullshit. I'm expecting so much nudity. Although I still laugh. So it's always been TNA, and just there was one time Domino's like, okay, well I guess nah, and you know what? Fuck it, a dick. And then we watched the episode, and he's like, after the episode, he's like, I didn't want to be right. It was the only episode where you actually see full fucking frontal dick. And go figure, it's the episode that Domino made the half-assed joke about, oh yeah, well I'm gonna bet a dick. And then he comes back, I don't want to be right. Look what you brought upon us, Domino. And it was a fucking close-up as well. Yeah, it was.
Weenus.
You were so upset with it.
Giant weenus.
You say that, Sergato. I'm sure there was many people that were finally like, yes! The dick day has come! Literally.
Oh, the crow's my favorite.
Full frontal dick will be playing at Gabe's.
Oh no!
Rest in penis.
What about gratuitous amounts of incest? I hear that happens a lot. Or not, never mind.
Oh yeah, wincest happens.
Not just incest. Wincest. Dick Day has come, spelled correctly. Oh.
You know what? You just made the list!
Dick Sporting Goods.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he did, but we didn't get the zoom up.
Oh dear. You can't say happiness without penis.
Don was like, good! Aw, you don't want to see the hound's dick?
The lipstick? What?
Sure, Tom. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I said the hound's dick.
Right, and it's like lipstick.
I mean, it may be applied to the mouth, but...
Oh dear. So, I don't remember this father, what's his dude, following me around.
No, he's a boss. He's the first major boss. But like you can, given if you do things right or you have enough, you can summon him for the bridge, which Cleric Beast.
Oh, okay.
But after that, you fight him. Like, not on the bridge, but he's like the first major boss.
Did they use any of Tabitha's collection as props? No! They said they didn't want to pay the licensing, so they said no. Bro, could you like...
Don't forget to go left down the stairs to unlock the shortcut.
If the final episode isn't a mass orgy. Oh boy.
I mean, if by orgy you mean there's a giant pile of dead bodies?
Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
To be fair, Domino, I do believe, if I recall correctly, Martin gave them basically like a structure to follow if in the event he passed before completing the final stuff. But yeah, he basically gave them the footnotes of, if I pass away, this is how I want it to roll out. You guys are allowed to embellish to fill it out. But this is the skeleton structure.
So, I mean, like, there's, like, the red wedding, the purple wedding, and then there was, like, well, I mean, wouldn't it make sense to have, like, other things?
No green wedding, though. We can't have that.
No, not at all. That's Nintendo.
Now, the green wedding's been canceled, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right. They couldn't make it work.
It's like, man, I'd like to go into theories, but that's into spoiler territory. So.
Just make a YouTube channel about it, and then just complain that the writers don't understand things when you're wrong. You know? I mean, it's like one of my favorite things, because I have very mixed feelings about the new Star Wars movies, but my favorite thing is to go and look up all the theory channels and look how completely wrong they were about everything. It's just like, wow, I bet you guys feel like asses. Woo! Look out below.
Ah, Jack, no.
Golden wedding? Oh, man.
One month, Kelly.
It's gonna feel weird. Also, I got laughing because Austin was just like, he messaged me the other day. He's like, so, you and your crew going to PAX East? I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm poor because I'm going to WrestleMania.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Austin Harper?
No, Xavier
Austin.
Woods Austin.
Oh.
Yeah, we friends. So yeah, no, because he and his D&D crew / some of the NXT wrestlers are going to PAX East. So he was asking if we would be there, and I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm poor because I'm coming to watch you wrestle at WrestleMania. Although he seems to be pretty down for hangs when they come up for SummerSlam. So I told him, I said, dude, when you come up for SummerSlam, we're taking you to Stormcrow Manor. And he's like, what's that? I'm like, oh, hold on. Let me show you my birthday pics. And then I also dropped them the link, and he's like, yes, we will go there.
Oh.
Joe, Kelly is the most famous, non-famous person I know.
Yeah.
I'm not... New York City. It's in... Where is it in? Is it Jersey that we're going to?
It's New York, New Jersey. Like, it's the border on New York, New Jersey, that city. I forgot the name of it.
Well, Kevin, you're coming to WrestleMania, aren't you? If he's still in the chat. I know Toomey's going to be there, and we're going to swing by the gate party.
Yeah. I remember when he had that sign, I'm hungover.
Yep.
And it actually made it to What Culture Wrestling's front page of their it's like, wow, it's not even the pregame, this guy's done! What a trooper!
That's Toomey for you.
Yeah, it is.
And yes, Sargato, oh my god, Stormcrow Manor is so fucking amazing. I fucking love it. Clay, you're gonna fucking love it, because I'm...
Deleted! No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm going up for SummerSlam, too, so...
Well, but the fact that it's just like the downstairs bathrooms is a Warhammer 40K reference.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's very cool because all the bathroom stalls are vaults.
Really?
Yes.
So is that where that super fancy drink was?
Yes.
Alright, yeah.
The steaming drinks that me and Ant kept posting, and you're like, does it taste good? And Ant's like, you can guess. That was literally his response. I showed him your tweet, and he's like, he can guess.
So I'm mad. This is now on the Switch. Because of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Gravity Rush and Gravity Rush 2.
But yeah, no, Stormcrow is amazing. It actually has it has hidden rooms. There's one room, it's mainly booked for parties, but they also do special events in there. It's called the Gold Room, and it's basically a replica of the bar from The Shining.
That's cool.
It even has the typewriter that says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
I've heard this one plays like a Zelda game, and apparently I bought it on the PS3 8 gajillion years ago, and it was one of those cross-play games. There's DLC for Gravity Rush 2? I had no idea.
Hi, Jack.
Free story DLC?
No TV and no beer make Homer something. Go crazy, don't mind if I do!
Why is this so, how do I get over there?
What are you trying to do, Tom?
I'm trying to get the thing. It says free story DLC available, and it's being stupid. Do I have to go to the store to do this?
I believe so.
Why should
Wait,
I?
Domino says overview, then right, and Jack says go down to overview.
Why is that so hard? And it doesn't even do that. It takes me to the store. God! This interface!
Okay, Axis is in Brooklyn, but if you're coming to TakeOver, because TakeOver is... what, Saturday night?
No sleep till
Yeah, TakeOver's always Saturday night, the night before.
I know, but I thought I heard
that...
Yeah, I thought they were talking about moving it around because of Hall of Fame, but I'm not sure.
Hoff?
Yes, Hoff.
I think Hall of Fame's on Friday.
It should be.
Cat Quest.
Yeah, okay. So
TakeOver is Friday.
Yeah, see? Because Hall of Fame got moved to Saturday, if I remember correctly.
LOL.
Execute Order 1886.
You're right. Joe, why did you buy Jump Force?
Because it's Joe. That's why.
So you can play as Anime Man? Why would you do that? Here, let's see if I can make the game crash. You didn't.
All right, yeah, Friday, 5th of April, NXT Takeover, Brooklyn 5. April 6th is Hall of Fame. Wait a minute. Trying to think. I see this.
Takeover got moved?
Yeah. No, me either, Jack, because it's just like, well, granted, though, we aren't going to take over. We're only going to WrestleMania. But yeah, it is strange that it's because it's always takeover is the day before the big. So. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to. Isn't WrestleMania slated to be like what, 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours? Yeah,
That's why. That's why. Now I remember why. New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor are having their Madison Square Garden event on Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. I think it is 8 hours with the pre-show included, if I remember correctly.
Oops, I forgot this game runs in 60 FPS. Oh well. Anyway, it's time to wrap it up. So, you also got the remake in RE4, so you don't have to pay $80 for them on the Switch. Yeah, what's up with that? Why is the Switch tax a thing? I don't understand it. Like, I first remember it happening with Rime, R-I-M-E, because Cookie was talking about it. And she got it on Switch, and I got it on Xbox, and I got it for $30, and she had to pay $50. And I was like, what the F is that noise all about? And then now you got, like, the Resident Evil games coming to Switch, and they're, like, $10 more than they were on Xbox, which, again, makes no sense whatsoever. Because, like, RE4 was $20, and that's $30, and I'm like, why? I get it, it's, like, manufacturing the cartridge physically, but why is the eShop version $30? That is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, new games with gold, and slight plug for G1 Game Days tomorrow. It's Super Bomberman R, which is still on games with gold on Xbox One. Please get it. It goes up to 8 players. It's gonna be silly! I can't guarantee it'll be as silly as it was when we played Night Squad, because that game is amazing. Night Squad is so good, but like seriously, it's Bomberman. Come on. And then also I'm going to talk about another game. Clay, did you ever play Scorched Earth back in the day on PC?
No.
Oh, okay, it's a tank game. Jared did a video about it. Oh sweet, that glitch is in this too. Okay, so here's the thing. This game's got like the up thrust and the down thrust like Zelda 2, which is awesome. You don't have to go anywhere to learn it, but like you can do it off ropes and ladders. And it makes you, like, jump on this. Like, I don't think the people that handled the port or the original developer realized that was in there. Or if that was intentional, that was brilliant. But, yeah, good times. You sent me a Breath of the Wild video? Awesome. The eShop has the same price as physical, to be fair to retailers, I believe. Well, yeah, but I've seen that on... It's like... Resident Evil 4 was $20 on disc. It was $20 on Xbox Live. So, okay. So why... Still, why the disparity? I don't understand. I mean, it's still going to sell like 8 gajillion hotcakes, and I'm going to buy... friggin' Resident Evil 4 for like the 5th time in my life. You know? Because I gotta have every version of it except for it on the PS2, because that version was trash. This game is awesome and everybody should play it. And it goes on sale for like $5. Just don't play it on the Wii U because it's trash. That's really unfortunate. Like, the version that the original developers made, and it was such terrible performance problems. And the third level, like, the frame rate would just bottom out. It was ridiculous. Shelby actually thought the Skype call was dropping frames, like, no, that's the game. Literally sums up the first portion What did you do, Clay? Now that I actually have a laptop to work on again. Let me turn this off because we don't need this anymore. Close application. Goodbye.
Dude, you already forget that Joker is in Smash, so yeah.
Bloodtoberfest.
Alright, let's get him, Pokemon, or whatever the fuck your name is.
What?
Wow, I can hear that.
What the hell?
Welcome to Plague of Gripes.
This is terrible. Oh, the... Alright, all things considered, this Flash animation's actually really good. It's... What the... Okay, that's enough. What's that smell? It's blood. That's terrible.
You're going to Asuka's. I know this because you told me. Because you're like, I have a pass. I'm just like, yeah, but that's money that I do not have. So.
Right. Good stuff. Kelly, if Leon gets into Smash, how many copies are you gonna buy?
I already made the comment because Joker is in it. So.
Right. I mean, it's pretty cool, and I can play Smash with my arcade stick because awesome things. And I need to get more practice with my Mii Fighter because they changed the duration of how long the attacks are, so I kind of have to like do them later.
Well, they just changed the fighters like moveset. There's some similarities, but they changed a lot of stuff for it.
Most like 3/4 of my moves from Smash 4 are still there. They changed the down B, or is it the side B? I can't remember. But they changed one of them, and I'm like, oh, that's not unusable, but it's not the same way I thought it was going to be. But, you know, I can still work around it. But the distance of which they travel is not the same. Because the Mii Fighter... Like, I mean, I won the G1 Game Days tournament by accident because I didn't think... I was only entering it to fill out the roster, and I didn't expect I was going to win. And then it turns out, like, the prize was an eShop gift card, but it was... I didn't know that the gift cards are region locked, so Johnny Chase bought a gift card that was only usable in Canada. Whoops. Tom the Big Chungus guy killed off the meme by smashing every last copy he had with a replica Master Sword. Why would he do that? That's terrible. Alright, it's time to go to bed. I gotta do Move Fest tomorrow. Vinny, have a splendiferous birthday. Have a wonderful one. Enjoy your cheesecake. Have a good day. You took Dumpster to hell? What? I
took up the Suplex City and I...
Oh, that's right off the side. Like, that was so good. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Okay, that's gonna do it. Care to say goodnight, you guys?
Night.
Alright, Bloodborne's done! It only took us November, December, January, February, 4 months. Bloodtober is finished. Thank you both. That was quite an emotional experience. Alright, that's it. Good night, everybody. Ric Flair, take us home.
Read what you want to read. Believe what you want to believe. But go to bed.
Go to bed. Good night, everybody. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.